Hey there everybody, Professor Cloud here with our next episode of Professor Builds a Satisfactory. We are really close to the end of Phase 3. We've only got about 30 more adaptive control units and less than 50, I believe, modular engines. So we should absolutely be able to complete it in this episode. We also started a completely new power facility up at the top of the waterfall where there's some really good coal veins, and we're using 2 of the coal veins for more power and 1 of the coal veins for production. I'm really started getting some ideas in my head of potentially how we can build out all, I guess now 5 major areas that we're really taking advantage of in the future, depending upon what Phase 4 really looks like. And God knows I have absolutely no clue. So let's go ahead and jump back in. I've got some errands to run before I really get you all rolling. I'll do those in between when I'm talking to you now and when I bring you back in. And then we'll see how far we can get with either the creation of the new power facility or actually wrapping up Phase 3. So let's go jump back in. Okay, everybody, here we are back at one of our facilities. And I just picked up another load of adaptive control units. You can see we are only 15 away from modular engines, and we are now only 17 away from adaptive control units. That means that we really don't have more than 15 or 20 minutes or so of production that needs to be finished to wrap up Phase 4. I'm putting this stuff away just to reduce what's in my inventory. One of the things that I want to do is go get some more reinforced plates because we're going to need those. I also want to check my to-do list for the power facility. We're going to go ahead and go back to the power facility and stand up the water production as well as the additional power. So if you'll notice, we've got 1 power tower. I'm actually not sure that we need another power tower. We still need 1 more power generator because we only stood up 1 on the other platform, and then the 3 water extractors. So let's actually really quickly, I'm going to remove this. I want to add another power generator. And then I think that's all for the new power facility to start with. We already talked about this last time. It is not in any way, shape, or form the most efficient. Matter of fact, I know for a fact we could double the number of power generators with the amount of coal that's being produced. I just want to take a look at this because we are getting close to finally having the final pieces for... I'm actually going to turn this off for the Christmas tree, even though we are well past Christmas at this point. In either case, let's go ahead back to the power facilities, and I will see you on the other side of flying along the power lines. Sorry about this. I just saw the iron veins that I thought would be closer to take advantage of that coal. It's pure. Well, that was a big whiff. Where'd you go? Okay. Yeah, so both of these are pure. Is there a third here, or is it just these 2? It looks like it's just these 2. Alright, let me put a marker on the map, because this is important. Yep, there we go. Alright, good. Now I just need to figure out how to get back up to the power lines. Hadn't planned on picking up any power slugs, but you know. Okay, there's the power tower with the platform. I had been searching for where those veins were because I thought that they might be able to get us additional production, especially for steel. Anything that's steel oriented, which of course requires both iron and coal. And I knew I had run past them, but I just couldn't figure out where they were. That's the one problem I will say with starting from the desert. Everything looks the same. Alright, I'll see you when we get to the coal power. Okay. Well, first things first, I'm gonna get rid of this and put it someplace a little bit. There we go. Alright, and then I'm gonna have to be over here. Oh, I'll bet the rock facing probably comes out a little bit too far. Oh no, there we go. Alright. Oops. I think that's a tree. Alright, let's see if we can craft the last one. Yeah, this one's just gonna have to stick out a little way. But that's not a problem, and that's because of that cliff face. Okay. Now we just need to branch the coal up and over. And by the way, as soon as I see the modular engines hit 500, we're going to go ahead and head back. I think I'm going to put one more there just to have room for the piping to work. Plus I got to have room for power too. Okay, let's see. Let me... Where's the ladder? Here we go. Alright, let me set up the first. And this needs to be a Mark II. I think it's like that. Okay, and then we're going to put a... like that. Okay, now I just need to figure out how to get... Never mind. It wasn't actually that hard. Alright. Well, apparently it was that hard because I could not do it without making it difficult on myself. Okay? That's all working. Okay. There we go. All right, so that will fill everything here. And this is all running off of one coal vein. We still have a whole nother coal vein that we're not even using yet. Because that coal vein produces 270 with it being pure, and we're splitting 120, 120 to either side. Now we got to figure out how to get power. Sorry, not power, water. The question is whether or not I can do one set of extractors and then pump the water up to either one, to both of them with one set of extractors. I should be able to, but I'm going to need to split the water supply. Or what's, probably a better idea is 120. Yeah, so, and one other thing to mention, because I'm sure someone's going to mention it, I'm producing enough coal for 8 generators on either side. But I got to start somewhere. I still don't know what to do. All right. Oops. I don't know what this is going to do to them, but I actually think that this might have been hindering this one in particular. I might be wrong. I'm going to go ahead and try and blow up some more of it. Interesting. Okay, in either case, I need to get water. Trying to see where the deepest place is. It's all very shallow. I think... Hold on a minute, I got an idea. Yeah, okay. Oh, wow. There's Sam out here. I don't need it, but it's out here. Alright, I actually think my best bet is to get water from here. So, like, start running... 1, 2... Okay, so... And then run the piping all the way over to there. That way, actually, that will allow me to eventually add additional water to double the generators. By the way, we just hit 500 modular engines, so I am going to want to head back. But before I do so, I am going to create... There's one. It was in my way. Alright, so I can have both of these. Ooh. Oh, man, that didn't work nearly as well as I would have thought. Sorry, it's not lining up. Now it is. Okay. Still not perfect, but that's okay. We need to get power out here, too. Actually, now I'm going to need a power tower. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm going to need to run another power tower probably over to there or there, one of the two. Or even both, for that matter. I also got to figure out how we're going to run... That's what I was afraid of. Huh. Interesting. Let me see if I can... Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm going to leave the other ones alone for right now until I can figure out how to do what I need to do for the amount of water that I will need. But at least this gets our water started. We can run the pipe out to that spot, run it over to the generators over there, and then run it maybe around the other side for the generators over there. It's going to take some doing. It's absolutely going to take some doing. But at least we're started. So, let's go ahead and head back and see if we can't complete. We already, by the way, in case anyone's wondering, I have already opened up that particular... Oh, wow. I've never noticed that the planets move at night. I've never noticed that before. Anyway, right. Oh, that's right. I don't need to use the power lines. I'm just going to jump off the waterfall. More fun. I would have rather and I wish I had done it, I would have rather used the parachute, but oh well. By the way, I've already opened up that particular down spaceship as well. Alright, cleared all of this. Should be yeah, the quick wire's up there. At this point, I'm probably just going to be faster hoofing it back, so that's what I'm going to do. Alright, the modular engines are done. We can turn all of that production off. Oh man, there's a dismantle crate. Why is there a dismantle crate? Yeah, right there. Actually, there's a couple of them. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Alright, let's go cut off the modular engine production, which is here. Okay, that's first thing. You've got to be kidding me. I don't even know where you followed me from. But more power to you for following me that far. Okay, so you're empty. I'm going to let you keep... You're storing up motors, I believe. Yes. So let me get rid of you, and I'll put the excess motors in here. This is rubber. Okay. Alright, so that's that. That's done. Alright, let's go get the last of the adaptive control units. Which I hope there should be 17. I guess we'll find out when we get up top. $15. We needed more adaptive wiring. Alright, well, you know what? Happen to have more adaptive wiring. So let's go ahead and get this wrapped up. Cables. So, one of the things that let's go ahead and start working on the to-do list for the power production. We're going to need another power tower. Oops. We need another power tower. We probably still need... I'm going to say 2 more water extractors. So we're going to need some more rotors, and we're going to need some more reinforced iron plates. That doesn't take into account the piping, of which I've got 132 copper sheeting. I should probably try and grab some more. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that, and didn't even know that that button combination would do that. So that's interesting. Wow, okay. I had no idea that would work, or that would happen. Okay, there's our 17. Let's turn this off. Let's take you. Alright, guys, here it goes. We are ready to wrap up Phase 3. I have no idea what to expect.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 3 project part shipment is finally ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 3 will be completed and the main body will be constructed. You should know how this works by now. You'll get access to Tiers 7 and 8 in the hub. In fact, perhaps you should just go look at the technologies there yourself. It's all laid out so that even a monkey could understand it, so you should have no issues. Speaking of which, I don't think you need a reminder about project parts. Instead, I will be providing some interesting facts. Did you know the average pioneer succeeds at saving the day? Did you know the average pioneer knows how to optimize pipe throughput? Did you know the average pioneer stays late at work because they care about humanity? Anyway, I thought you might want to know more about your peers. Good luck in Phase 4.
There it goes.
Phase 3 of Project Assembly completed. Fixit's predictions indicate pioneers should generally reach this point faster with above-average results, but we should all adjust our expectations according to the situation. It is understandable. The pressure and complexity will only increase from here, so be sure to take on Phase 4 with efficiency and competence.
Sorry, I'm kind of enjoying the watching of the space station construction. And then we got access to 4 new items that we have to produce that we have never seen before. That being said, it is a smaller number of each one. So that's a little unusual, I've got to say. Okay. So. Bauxite refinement. Okay, so I don't even know that we found any bauxite veins. I'm sure, yeah, so it'll become a scannable item. I don't know why quartz would become scannable. I've already unlocked quartz. Or did I unlock it because of a research item, though? That's the thing. This is going to allow for aluminum. Alright. The hover pack. I think that makes sense. Logistics Mark 5. Good God, how fast is that going to be? 780 per minute. Good Lord. And that requires aluminum sheeting. Hazmat suit. Iodine-infused filter. Interesting. Control system development. This is for sulfur. Okay. And there's a blender, which is going to require both fluid and ore. Batteries, radio control units, supercomputers. Holy crap. Aeronautical engineering. Drones. Oh. Oh, please tell me that's going to replace all of my transportation. Please tell me that that's what that's going to be. 9 inventory slots. Oh, God, that would be so much better. So much better. Unfortunately, though, it's so small. It only has 9 ports on it, though. Nuclear power. Okay. Advanced aluminum production. Fused modular frames. Heat sinks. Cooling systems. There's packaged nitrogen gas. So that we'll finally get to use those nuclear... Or not nuclear. Nitrogen-based spots that we found just past the coal fields. The first set of coal fields. Leading edge production. Thermal propulsion. And then particle enrichment. Okay, so first of all, I think we need to figure out... Bauxite we should be able to do with existing stuff. So, computers, heavy modular frames, motors, which I'm continuing to produce, and then rubber, which I already have a bunch of, and can go get more at the drop of a hat. So what we're going to need to do is start heavily producing. Actually, you know what? Let's take a quick look. I think I'm going to leave these 2 off of tier 6, by the way. So computers, heavy modular frames, motors, and rubber. Heavy modular frames, computers, and motors. Industrial encased beams, reinforced plates. So the big ones right now are these 3 I am not producing in any amounts, except motors. Motors I'm continuing to produce. But computers and heavy modular frames I am not producing right now. Alright, and then that's quick wire. That's an aluminum thing. And then the gas filters I've just been crafting on my own. Again, computers, plastic, and then this is aluminum. Alright, so this is a new item that we don't have access to yet. So motors, heavy modular frames. Again, radio control units. And then these are all new. This is new except for the quick wire. Okay. So we need to get some regular production in place for computers and heavy modular frames. And I think the best way to do that is to swap over the new facility that we had to create automated wiring. I think that's the best place to do it. However, if I remember correctly, computers require circuit boards, which require plastic. So we're going to have to figure out some regular transportation for, well, either that or we change motor production over to there, move motor production over to there, and keep here as where we do computers and heavy modular frames, because I can take the train back and forth whenever I need to get big, huge chunks of plastic. So, first of all, let's go ahead and choose... really what I want is aeronautical engineering. That's the thing that I want to start with, but it requires aluminum casings and aluminum sheeting. So we're going to have to do bauxite first. That's absolutely going to have to be the first one. So we need 100 computers, 100 heavy modular frames, 250 motors, and 500 rubber. The rubber I think I can get right now. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And I actually think there's still more on the train. Okay. Let me also get rid of this. Because I did a whole bunch of scrapping. I want to make sure that that. Alright, yeah, we're going to need to go turn off the... Because right now we're creating a whole bunch of automated wiring for no reason. Actually, I'm curious. Oh, that's right. This stuff doesn't open up until we... Yeah. Alright, let me go see... Let's go see how many motors we have. Which should be right here. Alright, we've only got 100. So we need to let that run to get the 250 that we need. They just take an awful long time. Which, again, is probably why we should convert the other one, the other location, to motors. Because I have a feeling that this is... I know for a fact this isn't efficient. And I'd like to make something that's a little bit more efficient. Alright, I need to go get some reinforced plates and rotors, no matter what, in order for me to craft the other pieces to the power facility. But I think right now we hold off on me doing that for a bit. I can absolutely wait on that. Let me take the 33. And this act, by the way, this also may give me an opportunity to readjust all of this. Right now, this particular facility is strictly being used for lower end parts that get used for belts, for storage facility, for storage containers, for stuff like that. So... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to let the motors run as they are for now. We're going to reconfigure the third, iron facility part 3. We're going to reconfigure Iron Facility Part 3 to build motors. And build them in the most efficient way possible. Then we're going to reconfigure Part 2, Iron Facility Part 2, to focus on heavy modular frames and computers. And then that should keep us moving forward in milestones now that we are in Phase 4. Okay. Okay, that's first thing. Alright, I'm going to leave that there. This has got automated wiring in it. So I'm going to put the extra in there. I've got 10 extra modular engines. Damn. Alright. Where were stators being produced? Here. Alright. I'm going to put... Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put my stators in here too. This is going to be the extras. Oh, actually, no. Stators are going to be needed for motors. But I want to redo this. I want to redo all of this. So, okay. Okay. All right, we need... All right. Storage. Okay. Do I have extra cabling? I do not. Okay, that's good. Alright, for right now, this is working. Now we can start to look at what is the best way to reconfigure all of this. This is building... what? Steel pipes. Alright. Let's do the same thing here. Okay. And then I have extra. Okay. Yeah, because this is definitely not efficient. This is not efficient at all. I should have another row for whatever else I need. In any case, okay. We're working on motors. So motors are rotors and stators. Stators are steel pipes and copper wire. Rotors are steel beams and screws. Sorry. Iron rods and screws. Now, I have rotors being produced over in the other location, but there's no copper over there. This is actually, yeah, this is a perfect location for us to bring everything together. Let me think. How do I want to do this, though, to make this the most efficient possible? I think what we're going to have to do... Well, first of all, let me get rid of this and this and this. Okay. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to double my steel pipe production. Because this is not efficient in any way, shape, or form. Or... actually, I know what I need to do. I mean, I need to build off of another one. Actually, I don't need to do that at all. That's a Mark II. Okay. We're going to make some changes here. Hold on, guys. You're producing 120 per minute. Okay, that was what I wanted to know. I need a splitter here. Actually, I need a splitter here. Okay. And then... oops. Okay. I'm going to probably have to change this, which is fine. Hold on. even better. Let me see if I can do this. There we go. I don't know why I didn't do that sooner. Okay. Then the next thing then that I want is I want 2 smelters. Okay. These are, of course, going to be iron. One of them will be... See, this is going to be the problem, is I need both iron bars and this still isn't. Okay, hold on. That one's fine. I'm going to need another one probably here. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that's that. These are producing at 30 per minute. Alright, so I'm going to use one for iron beams. Or iron rods, whatever. Okay. That's going to produce 15 per minute. Stators are... Wrong thing. I need rotors. 5 and 25. So... If I'm producing 15, that's 3 rotors at a time. And then these are each going to produce iron rods that are then going to produce screws. So I'm going to need 4 constructors. I hate the fact that I have to do this, by the way. It feels ridiculous, and I don't know why. Oop. Okay. That one's iron rods. And then these 2 are going to go into 2 more constructors for screws. Okay. Screws, which will produce 40 per minute. So if 15 is 3x needed for a rotor, there's 25, which means I need to produce 75 to produce a single rotor. Or 3 rotors at a time. All right, so now we just need to bring all of this together into the assembler for the rotors. Okay. In the meantime, steel pipes are still being produced. Organization. Okay. Now let me figure out power. Okay. That's iron rods. All right. Let's see. Cleans up some of the wiring too while I'm at it, so this is nice. Let's see, you're running already, so let's do one to you. I'm then going to do another one, let's say there. Okay. Oops. Why are these not running? Oh, they're not configured. Okay. That's all of the pieces that we need for rotors. Now I just need to get the assembler. And I'm going to move this out as far as I can. Okay. Oops. And I'm going to try and speed this along. I don't know why I'm doing that necessarily now that I think about it. Probably not exactly the smart move. Okay. And then what I want to... Oh, this isn't going to work. I need this to go out further. I think. I want this to go into a merger. Like... Okay, hold on. So what I'd like... Okay. Actually, I know what to do here. Really? Well, that's the wrong direction. And then... And then we'll do this. There we go. Why are these not producing? Ha ha ha! Yeah! Wow. Somebody's dumb. Somebody's not bright. Now, I will tell you all, I'm still not happy like this. One, I don't like this extra amount of crap. But this gets me there. The other thing is, I think I'm just going to run there. Yeah, I'm not happy with this at all, but this gets me the rotors. So that's rotor production. We can always spend time making this look cleaner. For example, one of the things I think I would probably like to do is maybe have this go up a level so that it's not laying on the ground and the sand is getting in the way of the foundations and things like that. But I'll be honest with you, I struggle with how to do that. I think I have an idea in my head, but I'm just not sure. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Like, I'm thinking what I could do is that a Mark 1? Okay, that needs to be a Mark 2. Yeah, because not enough of it's making it to these two. Yeah, okay, there we go. Is keep the smelters and the miner on the ground. Then go up with the iron ingots. I think that's probably the best way. Rather than doing what I'm doing at Iron Facility Part 2, which is where I'm only using the miners on the ground, I'm sending all of the iron ore up to the second floor. I think that's one of the things that's killing me. Okay, so... Did I never did. Okay. We're doing rotors. And I do not have power. Okay. Alright, so that's that. The next thing is to get stators back up and running in a efficient manner. I don't know why I do this, other than to just make myself feel better. And I think the same thing would be true here, is let's set up efficient copper ingot production, and then run everything up to the second floor, and then we can run separate second floor level facilities for the assemblers. Okay, so this is just capturing cable. This is capturing wire, and I need wire and steel pipes for the stators. And this is where I'm wondering if with what I'm doing, am I producing enough? Well, this is the copper wire. Alright, I think I know what I can do for the stators. So if we put this here... Actually, I can bring it back so that it's not overlapping. Okay, there we go. Yeah, then we go from here to here. Then what I just need to do... Okay. Conveyor belt is too long. Oh, crap. This is where I struggle. Like, how does someone run a belt? Nope, that's not what I want. Because really what I need is a platform. And I don't know how to build any kind of a platform without having, you know, a connection point. Stackable conveyor pole. Okay, hold on. Here we go. This is how I should have been doing it. And I'm sure some of you are going, of course, Brian, that's exactly what you should have been doing. Why would you go... What? There. Okay. Well, at least I learned something. Alright, so this is for stators. Alright, and I need to get you power. You're full. Uh-oh. Oh, hold on. Change you to a 7. And then we should be good. Okay, so that's all creating stators. Then the only other thing that I need to do is I'm going to take these adaptive control units and stators. Actually, hold on. I got an idea. Alright, so if stators are going to come from there, Okay. Oop. Actually, I think that's running underneath right now, isn't it? No, it's not. Alright, I actually think I can do it this way then. Okay. And we put another assembler right here. Okay. We run this to there. This is going to be motors. This is rotors. Where are my rotors? Alright. And then I just need to get you power. Where did the power pole go? There it is. Okay. Now we just need to put this all into storage. Okay, there we go. That is the quick and dirty version of crafting motors. And it looks like that this is what needs to speed up production. Because as you can see, stators are starting to back up. Of course, I think part of that's because I put extra stators in. But I want to see if... The thing about it is they actually produce the same amount. Or require the same number per minute. 2 per minute. In any case, this is where I'm going to wrap it up for the episode. We got a lot done. We got a lot done. We've got a lot more to do. And of course, I still want to go back to our power production up at the top of the waterfall. I also want to see if there are other things that we can do to make the production of the things that we're going to need for these upcoming milestones a lot easier. In the meantime, let me go over to our power tower and climb to the top so that I can head back to the hub. And in the next episode, we're going to reconfigure the iron plant or iron production part 2 to build out computers, to build out circuit boards, and probably heavy modular frames as well. While trying to keep some of the other things in place. For example, the encased industrial beams, I want to make sure to keep producing those because we're going to need them. But they are not needed in computers, heavy modular frames, or motors at the moment. So, in any case, In any case, I hope that you have been enjoying the episode. I certainly hope that you've enjoyed the fact that we finally have made it to Phase 4. I am curious when I go to look at my achievements as to what percentage of players have made it this far. But if you are enjoying the content, please make sure to hit the like button. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button. And please make sure, if you have any suggestions or comments, feel free to put them into the comment section. In other words, just engage with the YouTube algorithms for me, please. I'd appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Talk to you soon.